Hello dear students, welcome to the online education of class 7 science. So dear students, in the previous class I was discussing about the cyclone, eye of the cyclone and other things. So dear students, in today's class let us learn the destruction caused by the cyclones. As you can see in the diagram 8.11 figure, formation of a cyclone, so it goes up to 15 kilometers high as 15 kilometers. Okay, and there are rising in the level of water, and eye of the cyclone can spread to anywhere, right? So what are the destructions caused by the cyclone? Let us have a look at it. So cyclones can be very destructive means can be damageable. Okay, so strong winds which are blowing at the cyclones, okay, the strong winds of the cyclones, they push the water towards the shore. Okay, so they are going to push the water towards the water of the seas and oceans towards the shore. They are going to push it. Okay, so later on, as if even if the storm is hundreds of kilometers away, see, the cyclone storm may be 100 or 150 kilometers behind, away from the seashore, but still the water of the seas and oceans is going to be pushed towards the seashore. Okay, so such a strong and destructive strong winds are going to blow at this condition. Okay, so even if the storm is hundreds of kilometers away from the shore, and also these are the first indication, these the pushing of water of the cyclone, these are the first indications of water waves, the first indication of the approach of the cyclone. So by seeing the push of the water towards the shore, strong winds, so we must understand, so this is an indication of approaching the cyclone towards the shore. We must take the precaution about that. Okay, so the water waves produced by a wind are so powerful. Whatever the water waves are produced, no, due to these strong winds, they are so powerful that even a person cannot overcome it. See, so any person standing at the shore, he cannot overcome it. He cannot stand firmly on it. Okay, near the shore, he can just be blown away. Okay, means taken away to some other place around hundreds of meters together. Okay, so the winds are so strong that that is so powerful that the man cannot overcome it. So such a strong winds are blown, waves are produced up at the high. Okay, up produced very high at the seas and ocean shores. Okay, the low pressure which is created at the eye of the water surface. Okay, it lifts the water surface in the center. Okay, so water surface in the center, so that eye creates a pressure. Okay, low pressure is created, so that low pressure in the eye of the cyclone lifts the water surface in the center. So in the center place, what is the water surface is there, it is going to be lifted up because of the eye of the cyclone. So the rising water level from the seas and oceans may be as high as 3 to 12 meters high. Okay, so you can look at the figure 8.13. okay, look at the water level, rising water level caused by a cyclone. See, so the water level when it is normal, if you compare the low pressure created at the cyclone, so that may lift the water surface at the center, means the rising of water may go as high as 3 meter to 12 meter high, it may go rise. Okay, so this shows the destructive nature of the water, how much strong winds are going to be blown away. So it appears as if the water ball is moving towards the shore. It looks just as if like a water ball moving towards the shore. So as a result, what happens, the sea water enters the low lying area of the shore, coastal areas. Okay, so low coastal areas. Okay, so because of this all water ball and they create a very high water level which is risen up due to the strong winds. So as high as 3 to 12 meters high, water again just rushes towards the shore. So it is immediately it enters into the low lying coastal areas. See, you might be knowing coastal areas, if they are in the low lying area are there, so they get filled up immediately along with the help of immediately with the sea water which is coming as high as 3 to 12 meters high. So this causes, when the sea water enters immediately at the low lying areas of the coastal region, the nearby nearby places, so immediately it causes a severe loss of life. The people who are present over there and the animals, domestic animals, all these animals, they lose their life. Okay, severe loss of life takes place, and property too. So even the property also get damaged due to the low-lying area. Water gets filled up with the seawater due to the cyclone, and it also reduces the fertility of the soil. See, if that water enters into the any agriculture area at that time, it also loses or reduces the fertility of that soil, because the soil, this seawater contains the salt particles, so which cannot make the that soil to grow better again when it comes and remains there for some days. Okay, so this, even suppose in this cyclone, heavy cyclone and strong winds, blowing up the wind, if the rain also takes place, suppose, so continuous blowing up the heavy rainfall also may accompany with the cyclone, hence it worsen further the flood situation. So further the flood situation worsens, it becomes still difficult if it rains heavily along with the cyclone. So high speeds winds carry accompanying a cyclone can damage houses. See, these high speed winds which are blowing, which accompany a cyclone. Okay, so high speed winds are there, they are going to accompany cyclone again. See what a destructive it is. So it is going to cause a huge damage to the life. Okay, huge damage to the houses, buildings, telephone cables, electric poles and other communication systems, so even trees also. So hence it causes a tremendous loss of life as well as property. Hence there is a tremendous loss of life as well as property due to the cyclone. And you might be knowing, dear students, look at here, a cyclone is called by different names in different countries. What are those? See, look at it here. A cyclone is known by different names in different countries and different parts of the world. So it is called a hurricane in the American continent. So if you go to the American continent, so the cyclone is called by the name hurricane. Okay, so and in Philippines and Japan countries, so this cyclone is called by a name typhoon. Okay, so these are the some of the names which we call for the cyclone in different parts of the world. So dear students, let us continue the remaining part of this lesson in tomorrow's class. Thank you and have a nice day.